Well, we kick off tonight with Hardball's David Schuster.
In the wake of the Democratic-led U.S. Senate voting this week to give President Bush more authority to punish Iran, former New York Governor Mario Cuomo, one of the most respected Democrats in the country, is now calling the action chilling and foolish. Quote, "Shouldn't the Democratic leadership in Congress assert their strength by announcing immediately there will be no new war without Congress's solemn deliberation and declaration of war?"
The amendment is agreed to.
On Wednesday, the Senate passed a resolution by hawkish independent Joe Lieberman and Republican John Kyle. Their measure said it should be the policy of the United States to combat, contain, and roll back the violent activities and influence of Iran inside Iraq. The vote was 76 to 22. Democratic presidential frontrunner Hillary Clinton voted aye. Democrats Joe Biden and Chris Dodd voted nay. Illinois Democrat Barack Obama and Republican Senator John McCain were absent. Anti-war Democrats fear the measure will give the Bush administration pretext to gin up a war.
I want to congratulate Biden for voting against it, Dodd for voting against it, and I'm ashamed of you, Hillary, for voting for it. You're not going to get another shot at this.
John Edwards, who was no longer in the Senate, also nailed Clinton's vote.
I have no intention of giving George Bush the authority to take the first step on a road to war with Iran.
Last night, Barack Obama came to Hillary Clinton's home turf and threw some veiled jabs. But in front of 15,000 people in New York, Obama didn't talk about Iran. Instead, he spoke in broad terms about the issue of experience.
There are those who say what you should be looking for is somebody who knows how to play the game better. But the problem is that the game is rigged.
Meanwhile, in Baltimore Thursday night, Republican presidential candidates held a debate at historically black Morgan State University. Rudy Giuliani, Fred Thompson, John McCain, and Mitt Romney, the four top Republicans, did not attend. The candidates who did attend had harsh words about the no-shows.
I'm embarrassed for our party, and I'm embarrassed for those who did not come.
But now it's a quiet vote in Congress that is dominating the political landscape, at least in terms of foreign policy. Most Americans believe it was a huge mistake for Congress to give the Bush administration authority to take action against Iraq, and yet Congress has given authority to the Bush White House again, this time for Iran. Chris?
Thank you, David Schuster.